documenting the collapse of life as we know it, as perpetrated by the global military industrial complex. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the host of the Ronald Show, Ronald.
And now you're being told that the radiation coming from Japan isn't causing any problems with the food and the water supply. Come on, man. You guys have to take your head out of the sand and look at what's really going on. And you know what? This show isn't for people who don't believe me. If you don't believe me, I don't care. You're the one that's going to suffer. You're the one that's going to pay. So turn off the show. Go keep living your life paying taxes and drinking soda and eating red meat and sugar and high fructose corn syrup and taking medication and sitting for hours in front of the television watching movies and being brainwashed and listening to the radio. Go. You guys, I'm not even talking to you. I'm talking to people who have a mind and who can think for themselves and can see the truth about what's really going on this planet. It's a slave planet. And you that can see the truth and see through these lies that are being perpetuated every day, that's the Ronald Show, documenting the collapse of life as we know it, as perpetrated by the global military-industrial complex. If you can see that, then you're the people that I'm talking to. And you guys are the ones who have to say, okay, I will turn the other cheek. Okay, I understand what you're saying. I won't buy red meat. I won't buy anything with sugar or high fructose corn syrup in it. I won't support war. I will stop pulling over for the police. I will tear up my Social Security card. I will file a UCC-1. I will take control of my life as a sovereign human being. We have to organize as a species because there's a very small population on the planet of the powers that be or the global elite who keep getting away with murder. Literally, murder. They're killing people by the millions intentionally. And I don't want to go out too far on a limb here, although I'm already out on a limb, I would say, by saying what I'm saying. But I'm speaking my truth, what I believe. I'm not making money off of this. I just think it's time for somebody to speak the truth and say that some of the things that are happening on this planet that seem like they're part of planetary geological forces might not actually be that. They might be happening due to the use of government technology so that things like what happened in Japan will happen. But that's the HARP program. I don't know if that's true or not. I can't say what I know. I'm not going to tell you something that I believe might be true if I don't know for sure. There are a couple of things I know for sure that are true, like the base underneath Denver International Airport, 2.5 miles down, the home of New World Order West, it's called. And this has been verified by somebody I know who has gone there and been told by the Secret Service that he can't mention any of this to anybody. The world, as you know it, is changing. The Ronald Show is documenting the collapse of life as we know it as perpetrated by the global military-industrial complex. And what is the global military-industrial complex? It's the United States Corporation. It's the UK Corporation being controlled by the city in London, and the city in London controls all of the legal affairs on our planet. It's working in cooperation with major corporations that build defense weapons like helicopters, missiles, guns. And it's every other country's government or alleged government or corporation that's acting as a government on this planet working together to simulate to the people of the planet that there is some type of conflict going on. The Cold War, Russia and the United States, for example. In the media, it showed that we were at odds. The United States and Russia were at odds, and that there was the threat of nuclear devastation and destruction and a war, and that they were the enemy. But that wasn't true behind the scenes. It was all coordinated and orchestrated so that the people would think that that's what was going on, but actually they were working together to manipulate the economy, to manipulate money, to manipulate resources. And so the same thing with Venezuela. When I worked at U.S. Southern Command in 2004, President Chavez of Venezuela came to the United States and gave a speech at U.S. Southern Command. I stood in the parking lot and watched him speak. And he was there. Now, if he's a communist dictator who's an enemy of the United States, why didn't we just arrest him then? But he came and he was treated like a dignitary. Fidel Castro of Cuba, allegedly an enemy of the United States and a communist dictator. He's working with Venezuela and the United States doing different types of programs of sharing doctors. We send doctors to Cuba, they send doctors here. It's an information sharing program. They do the same thing with sports. There's what happens really behind the scenes, and then there's what happens in the public media spotlight to get you to believe that they are an enemy. And they are not really an enemy. It's a big lie. It's to make you believe that you should be spending your tax dollars on a black budget program that is going to help our Defense Department become a stronger military force planet-wide so that we can go bomb whoever we need to bomb when it's time to bomb. And what we do is we blow all the innocent children and women to pieces in their schoolhouses and their hospitals, and we destroy their economy, and then we make money on that economy when we rebuild it. Not we, not me, but the powers that be, the people in charge. It's a big lie. And the way to collapse the world government and get rid of these people who are lying to you and killing you is to no longer answer to your fictional corporation name. Tear up your social security card, burn your driver's license, don't carry any identification, and start acting like you're a human being and not a corporate account. Stop paying your taxes. If everybody stops paying taxes, what are they going to do? Put everybody in jail? Take everybody's house? And what, we'll have everybody out on the streets? No, this is going to take a coordinated effort. And if you're willing to be brave for a little while, then this problem will go away because they won't have any power over you. The United States is a corporation. And a corporation with no employees goes defunct. So if everybody resigns from the United States corporation, that corporation will no longer exist. And those accounts through which they process commerce will disappear. So the monetary system in the United States will go away. So there won't be a United States corporation. Obama won't be the CEO of this corporation. That corporation will just go away. But yet the infrastructure will still be here. We'll still have gas stations. We'll still have shopping centers. We'll still have food sources. We'll still have water distributors. We'll still have everything that we have. we just won't have a monetary system. We won't have to worry about money. We'll all be able to live as we need to and not stress our lives away about bills, which are just a made-up fictional thing anyway. You'll be able to go to the store and get the food that you need and the water that you need and the cars that you need. How many cars do you need? How many TVs do you need in one room anyway? If you have 4 rooms in your house, maybe 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a living room, and a dining room, great. Maybe you'll have 6 televisions. So what? They won't be made to break down because profit won't be the driving force behind everything. It'll be quality and the betterment of mankind. I'm being fueled by anger about the situation on our planet. And it's got to change. And I can't change about myself. I'm just putting out the message. It's going to take a coordinated effort. And if you want to sign up for that coordinated effort and say that you're going to tear up your Social Security card and get rid of your driver's license, then email me. We need to join together as a species, as a human race. And we don't need to be dying needlessly anymore. You're being lied to about a lot of different things, about food, water, air, land, money, how long you should live, what you're really here for. Are you doing the job that you want to do? Or are you doing it because you have to do it because you need the money? But yet, everything is so expensive, you can't work enough hours. There aren't enough hours in the day to work, or enough days in the week, or enough weeks in the year to make enough money to cover all of your bills. How many people have started filing for bankruptcy? How many people are foreclosing on their houses? How many people are getting their cars repossessed? Yeah, there's a small fraction of millionaires out there. Sure. And good for them. But what do they have? A few more cars, a few more houses, their own plane. So, a boat or 2, big deal. What is that? That doesn't mean anything. I mean, they could have 20 more cars, 20 more houses, 10 planes. So what? Those are just things. They don't mean anything. That person can still stick his arms out and his whole life experience is taking place within a 3-foot radius around his body. He's, unless he's a reptilian shapeshifter, he's still going to go to the bathroom the same way as you are. And who knows what the truth is about what's going on our planet regarding alien activity or people from other planets or technologies that we don't know about. I mean, think about it. Underneath Denver International Airport, New World Order West, 2.5 miles down, they're using a state-of-the-art nuclear generators that work on a mercury isotope that are way beyond any of the technology that we're using on the surface of the Earth. Why aren't they sharing that technology with us right now? They're keeping it from us for monetary reasons, right? Yeah. They don't want you to know the truth. The truth is being hidden from you, big time. And these government corporations are keeping the truth. They're holding the secrets. Don't you want to know the truth about things? Or, there's a large portion of you that don't even care and believe in certain, ideologies or religions or whatever you believe in. All I can tell you is that I believe it's a manufactured lie, and it's used to manipulate you so that you will do what they want you to do. Okay? All right, well, that's the end of this segment. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And if you want to be a sovereign human being, get in touch with me. Make a change. I'm Ronald. This is The Ronald Show. Thank you for watching.
The host of The Ronald Show.